Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Henry, and this is
Rick.
and we have a special guest today, and her name is
Jan.
Jan, and she is one of our subscribers, and she is from Pure H2O Solar Cleaning Company in West Covina, here in Los Angeles.
Yes.
So today she was going to do a ride along with us today for some bird proofing. Unfortunately, the winds are blowing 35 to 40 miles an hour right now, so we decided that's probably not a good idea at this point. So we want to make sure that we're going to just reschedule it and do it for another time. So we appreciate you guys coming in today. We did a video yesterday, I believe that was, what was that video, Rick? Do you remember? It was the top 5 businesses of 2022. Came out really, really good. Got a lot of great responses on that. And we're going to follow up on that too. Just so you guys know, if you look right here in the corner, there is our logo. And our logo, for those of you that are brand new, you just hover over that logo and you can subscribe to it, and it will get you as one of our subscribers. We're always looking for new subscribers and so forth. So today we figured, well, we might as well come back into the office, relax, talk, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. What's up there, ASBC? Aloha from Hawaii. And
you already know.
Yeah,
and
so
before you guys correct us, it was top 5 hustles, so we don't have any memory loss.
That's right. You know. That's right. So, hey, Martin Castro, what's going on? One of our super duper fans there, along with ASBC,
What's up, Martin?
Super duper fan. We appreciate you guys coming on. That is awesome. And so today, we're just gonna go with the flow. If you guys have any questions for Jen, feel free to ask. But Jen, you want to tell them about your story and your business and how you got started?
So I started Pure H2O Solar Cleaning in October of 2020.
Okay.
My sister and I were affected business-wise from COVID. She had a decrease in clients and things were just really slow. I'm a property manager, so nobody was moving. Everything was just kind of at a standstill. So I got together with my sister and I asked her, hey, would you be interested in starting this business? And we just kind of went from there. We mainly do residential. I've only done one commercial job.
Okay.
But I'm waiting on the Solitech.
Oh, the C1000, right.
So, yeah, it's kind of slow right now. But I wanted to do a ride along with you guys for the bird proofing because I want to get into that.
Okay.
So just looking for the experience.
Awesome. So as far as, are you a women's business owned?
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Very, very good. So for those of you that are thinking about getting into this industry, if you are Hispanic, if you are a women's business owned, black owned, there's a lot of great incentives to present yourself as a women's business owned company or a black company or a Hispanic company or anything else in that minority company. That really helps you out, especially with government contracts and so forth. That will help you out. SBA loans are very, very popular in that realm. So you definitely want to be able to, go out there and present your company just like that. So, Rick, let's ask Jen a few questions as far as her experience cleaning solar panels. Can, you know, I know it's a little tougher for women out there that don't have experience, you know, climbing roofs or climbing ladders or anything else like that. So, you know, you're not a very tall person, but at the same
You
time,
can say it, I'm short.
Vertically
Yeah.
challenged.
Thank
is
you.
yeah.
Politically correct.
But you know, it's been proven that you're able to do that. So, kind of let us know what are your
So I am vertically challenged. I'm fairly small, so everything I purchased, I made sure that I can physically carry it with no help.
okay.
So I went to the stores, I lifted everything. I probably look dumb, but I was there to make sure that I can lift it.
Okay.
I can transport it. I have the capability to move everything. So with the new equipment from Mark, that's made it a lot better.
Okay.
As far as the filter I used to have, the IPC, I'm not having to remove that from the car anymore.
Okay.
So everything's just
So
in the
Mark
van.
from AM Pressure Washing
Yes.
helped you.
He put the skid in
Okay.
my van.
And you know, that's just something that we were talking about yesterday, or Rick was talking about yesterday. The tree, the foundation. You want to explain that again one more time, Rick?
Oh, of course. Before I get into that, just to let you guys know, no matter how big or how small you are, you can do what we did.
Right.
And obviously now the cat's out of the bag. Jen's got to hustle. 5 hustles. Just a reminder of yesterday. Solar cleaning panel cleaning. Window washing. Auto detailing. Gutter cleaning.
Right.
So,
Power washing.
power washing, lint removal, lint cleaning. Just let you guys know, all of these things are at your fingertips. You can be very proficient at each and every one of them. You just have to have that tree trunk to get yourself started. You have to have that want-to as well.
Right.
And we met Jen not too long ago, and you know, she had that real go-get-em attitude, and we're more than willing to share whatever knowledge we have with her, just like we are with you, because she's here now.
Right.
So,
And let me enlighten people on that. We do have a program. Look, listen, not everybody can do ride-alongs with us, but we do have a program here on YouTube. Our super duper program is $20 a month. And we have Zoom meetings where you can ask us a lot of questions and so forth every single month, especially if you're brand new and you want to learn about this business. That's the best way of contacting us, speaking with us, and so it's very simple. You just go onto our YouTube channel and hit the join button. Once you hit that join button, it'll give you an option for the $19.95 a month program, and that will send you a private code for Zoom where you can interact with us. And you know, we spend 2 to 3 hours talking to our members and just, you know, answering all the questions that we can answer. It's been great because we were able to get Jen here today. Since she did travel all the way down here, and unfortunately it was too windy to do some bird proofing, so we had to reschedule it. But in that case, at least she's here and on YouTube and talking about her business also. And we want to make sure that you know, we get her exposed out there just as much. So if you're in the West Covina area and you want to contact her, you know, the name of her company is Pure H20 Solar Cleaning Company in West Covina. You can Google it, look it up, and what have you. Now, I want to talk about marketing with you, Jen, as far as, what were your best marketing strategies so far with your company?
So far, what's worked is the door hangers and postcards.
Oh, and postcards.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do postcards. The postcards, I've gotten a good response from with the older generation.
Okay.
So that's been great. I do social media. I really haven't gotten anything off the social media. It's been the door hangers and the postcards.
Right. And we're going to be actually, what I'm going to be doing too is I'm going to have some more videos out there for you guys here on YouTube on SBA, applying for a small business loan, and show you guys exactly how to do that. Also, I'm going to be talking about marketing and best strategies, and then our Google My Business going to have videos on that to show you how to sign up for a Google My Business page and go from there. Rick, you want to take over? Unfortunately, I got a phone call here, so let me go ahead and take this real quick.
Course.
Okay.
As you can see, the door hangers work. Henry and myself have done them. Some of you guys have done them. Jen just said she does it. So it is effective, and it's very cost effective as well. So you'll definitely get more bang for your buck. Social media, yeah. You want to keep your cost as low as possible. And of course, we're sitting here, we're grounded, so to speak, because of the wind. And I'm sure if you guys seen our earlier videos where Henry said, stay tuned, Rick falls off the roof. Totally fictional. Rick does not fall off the roof. He will not fall off the roof, which is why we're here now. So, Jen, just a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier in one of our videos, we mentioned safety as far as using the C-clamps for your ladders.
Yes.
You find that very helpful? Or have you gotten to that point yet?
I do not use C-clamps because I always have a person with me who's holding the ladder.
Okay.
So I'm the only person on the roof, and then the other person doesn't go up with me.
Okay.
So they're just for the ladder. But I need to start using that.
You do,
yeah.
Because you are going to experience bird proofing today, and 2 people are going to have to go up.
Yes.
So at least one person is not going to have the other person holding the ladder.
Yeah.
So I would suggest that you use the
C-clamp
method.
I need to do that.
Because, better safe than sorry. Dell, the hater, well, I guess she beat me to the punch with her answer. Thanks for sharing. Okay, great. Martin Castro, amen to that, Jen. Door hanger. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Because, look, guys, me and Henry, we do not tell you to do anything that we have not done already. We beat the streets. We Googled how to. There wasn't anything there, which is why we're here now. So, if you've met us in person or here now, you can understand we're regular guys. We're just hustlers, that's all.
Right.
And this is our newest crew member. So, yeah. Those of you who's just joining, please like and subscribe. If you want to become a super duper member, please do that, where we have private Zoom meetings where you can ask us anything, including prices and how to pretty much do everything concerning the business. Also, our vendors, maybe some or all will be there. You can ask them directly from the horse's mouth. You can get whatever information, work out any deals that they may be able to work with. We can't speak on their behalf, but they can. So, that's all the benefits of becoming a super duper member.
Yeah, so Martin Castro says, amen to Jen, door hangers, and Google's been a real plus.
That's right.
Absolutely. And so Let's see who else we have here. Dell the Hater says, well, I guess she beat me to the punch with an answer. Thanks for sharing. Hello all. Does Jen also use door hangers and postcard flyers for reaching new businesses? Yes.
Great minds do think alike. Appreciate that.
Yes. What's up there, George Paulus? George Paulus says, you have an up in the game. Absolutely. And thank you guys for coming on, by the way. I know it's in Friday? Or, and so a lot of you guys are at work, but we appreciate you guys coming on and appreciate you guys, hanging in there with us. So, we were talking about, your business and marketing and so forth. So are you working solar panel cleaning by yourself, or do you have people to help you? I'm not sure if we answered that question yet or not.
So it's me and my sister.
Okay.
When my sister's not available, I count on my husband, my dad, my brother,
okay,
one of my coworkers.
Awesome.
I always have somebody to help me.
Okay.
Excellent.
Now, you mentioned, too, that you were in property management.
Yes.
And one of the biggest things, biggest plus, too, is we always look for property management where we can talk to them and say if there's apartment complex or what have you, to where we want to be able to reach the right person in property management. So can you give some tips on that, as far as if somebody, say, like ourselves, they came in and said, hey, we noticed you have a whole bunch of solar panels in your buildings here. How would someone approach you on that? And how would you deal with a person like us that was interested in getting your business?
You just walk into the business.
Okay.
You walk into the business, you ask for the property manager or representative of the property. Come prepared with all of your information, your W-4, everything. Insurance. Come with a packet.
Okay.
Ready to go.
So it'd be a lot easier.
Yes. Streamline it. And just make sure you follow up. If that's not the person that you're supposed to be speaking to, because there's a lot of corporate offices.
Right.
Try to get the information for the phone number, the email address, so you can contact the correct person, the facilities manager.
So I always notice, like when we go, Rick and I go to property management, it doesn't happen the same day or what have you. It is a process.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because it's commercial, or it's considered commercial, especially if you have a lot of residents. And so, it does take a while, because you got to go through corporate office and, find the right people. And that's where you come in as a property manager, and you kind of point it in the right direction, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So, but at the same time, it's easier to deal with somebody like yourself who, you're going to go out there and...
You establish that relationship with that person.
Got it.
Let me interject in this, please. Guys, when we do approach property managers or any facility, we're not wearing a suit and tie. Mm-mm. Are you kidding me? Just like you see us now, that's how we walk in the door. This is our personality, but we are business minded and we are respectful and we are confident in what we do. So don't think you can't do it. You can. And trust me, would you rather deal with us or a guy in a suit? You
Right.
think he's trying to rip you off.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing that would come to my mind.
Right.
So just letting you know, you can do it, because we've done it and we will continue to do it.
Exactly.
And so will Jen.
So Dell the Hater has a question. Does anyone use a pre-printed flyer for pricing, just in case a customer wants to compare prices? We don't personally. We never put prices on any type of flyers, websites, or anything else. Well, I mean, you know how I feel about that. Just because if you set a price down and and everybody else's prices have gone up, and you have all these flyers that have prices on them, or your website, um, people already know. So why would they want to sit there and talk to you about your work when they can already see prices? If anything, they're going to go to somebody else that doesn't have a price and talk to them. And if they talk to them, they may get um, more personal information and decide to go with them. So I definitely don't suggest putting prices on anything. You want that customer to call you and then go ahead and do that. ASBC says, when is the next Zoom meeting? We are having the next Zoom meeting after the holiday. I think that's probably best for everyone. Everyone is getting ready for Christmas right around the corner. Doesn't make sense for us to do a Zoom meeting till after the new year. And we're going to have a lot of meetings going on after the new year, just so you guys know. We are going to be pushing, Rick and I are going to be pushing 2022. We're going to be doing a lot of videos on 2022, showing people how to make money in the year 2022. And we have people like Jen here that is already doing it, so and can contest to, all the contributions and everything else, and of a business. It's not easy. It isn't easy. It's a lot of work, and once you get into that and get into the meat and potatoes, you pretty much are going to find out that 80% of the people are going to fail in this business. And I think we did a video on that too.
Before we move on, this is for you, Dale, and whoever else. You will be much better off, and you should prefer that any potential customer speak to you, which will give you an opportunity to educate them. Let them know what they're paying for and the quality of what they're getting from you. And a lot of no's initially will turn into yeses once they realize exactly what you're doing for them. So don't put your prices out there. Educate them and let them know you are steak and not a bologna sandwich.
Whoa.
There it is.
Steak. I love steak, by the way. Tim Valdez, what's up, guys? What's up there, Tim?
What's up, Tim?
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Once again, we do have Jen here from Pure H20 Solar Cleaning Company in West Covina, California. And she is doing a ride along with us today with some bird proofing that we were going to show her, but it got a little too windy outside here in Fontana, and it's just too risky to go out there and get up on a roof. And so Tanner Hyde, hey guys, what's going on?
Tanner?
How you doing? And we see a lot of people, a lot of new people here on our YouTube channel, which is awesome. Odalyn, hey Odalyn 97. I deliver packages for Amazon, and I have gotten some customers by leaving business cards at their door.
And that's how
how we roll. So if we are, working in the area and we see a whole bunch of solar panels around, we don't hesitate to leave our postcards, our business cards, our door hangers. And actually, this is how we were able to get our last bird proofing, was we did a neighbor, and 2 doors down, well, they gave us a call months later and said, can you do some bird proofing for us also? So the pigeons basically moved from one location to another location. And so neighbors don't like that too well after we get done with our work.
We like it.
Definitely.
Sorry, that's the way it is.
Yes, exactly. So, what do you think, Jen, as far as has been the easiest thing for you in this business? We're not going to go,
The easiest thing.
yes, just something that just
The
kind of
easy-
flows and
As far as the actual work?
anything in this business that you
The
know.
solar panel cleaning is the easiest thing.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
The hardest thing is obtaining customers.
Uh-huh.
That's the hardest part.
Yes.
Getting out there and getting the business.
Do you have a Google My Business page?
Yes.
Okay. So how is that working out for you?
So I really don't get anything off the Google business,
Mm-hmm.
but when you had told me to set it up,
Mm-hmm.
I did it right away. And each of the customers that I had after that, I would always send the link to. And
Okay.
that's generated the review. So that's good.
So
Excellent.
what Jen is talking about is a Google My Business page. They automatically, Google will give you a review link that you can send to your customers. So Rick and myself, whenever we do a job for a customer, we will send them the before pictures, the after pictures, and then we go ahead and give them a review link and ask them to leave us a review. We don't tell them what to write. We don't do any of that. We just leave them the link, and some will write a review, some won't. It just, it could be 1 out of 10 that will leave you a review. And so far, just by us doing that, we have well over, I think, 82 5-star reviews and nothing less than that, which is pretty awesome. So our customers, they do take time to leave a review. And not only that, it's just people that are doing searches now for, say, solar panel cleaning. They see that a company has a lot of good reviews, and most of the time now they'll give them a call and get prices.
I know that's how I search. I base it off the reviews.
Right.
And guys, this is a tip. The more you do it, the more comfortable you'll be. And timing is everything. When you show the customer a picture of the after, and they go, wow, look at my panels. That's the perfect time to say, hey, I'm going to leave you a review. Just tell me what you like or what you think of our company or the service that you received.
Right.
It's just the timing. So there's a proper time to it. You just got to keep an ear out for it. And you'll see it. It'll be obvious when you start doing it.
When you're having that end conversation with them.
And you should be having a conversation, and you also should be letting them know the frequency in which it should be done.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, is that something that you're doing, Jen,
Yes.
as far as scheduling down the road, with that customer for repeat business?
Yes, scheduling for the follow-up service.
Okay.
And then, so I made the biggest mistake ever, and that was putting the pricing on my business, not my business cards, my postcards and the door hangers.
Oh, wow.
Biggest mistake ever. But I still used them. It still brought me business.
So sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but so when you say the biggest mistake ever, what was that mistake? I mean, what
Putting
happened?
the pricing.
Okay, so why was the pricing?
Because when you get to a job and it's not just the panels, it's where they're placed. It's how long or if they've ever been cleaned before. I've had some people, they've had their solar panels for 8 years and never cleaned them.
Wow.
Well, you don't consider that. Well, I didn't consider it when I made all of these prices.
8 years and it hasn't been cleaned.
Never been
So
cleaned.
that brings to this comment by Odolin97, educate your customers on maintenance of solar panel cleaning. And it is so true because here, people don't know that the solar panels should be cleaned every 6 months minimum to get the best production out of the solar panels. And so when you get your bill from your electric company and all of a sudden it's skyrocketed, and there's a lot, it's just they're paying a lot of money. Most of the time, 95% of the time that your solar panels are not producing is because they're dirty and they just need to be cleaned. And they will call the solar companies. The solar companies, well, I'll get a technician out, take a look at it, and before you know, it's they're trying to get you on one thing or get you on another. So it's simple as getting the solar panels clean. Now, if you are residential, how many times, Rick, residential should solar panels be cleaned? And also commercial, how many times should solar panels be cleaned to get the best production out of them?
Oh, residential, of course, is 6 months. Commercial, you want that quarterly cleaning.
So every 3 months,
4 times a year, every 3
4
months.
times a year. And that's how you're going to get the best production.
And guys, if you haven't ran into it yet, you will. You call up a customer, oh, I have 25 panels. No problem, single story. When you get there, they have 20 panels on their house and 5 on top of the garage.
Right.
So now you're going up on 2 rooftops. So the more questions you ask, the better off you'll be.
Yeah.
But that comes with learning. So.
And thank you very much, Odalyn97, for asking that question. We really appreciate that, and it's very important. Del the Hater says, has anyone ever had a roof that was angled too steep to clean safely? Yeah. Rick, remember that one where that roof was like this?
Yeah.
We were able to clean it, but the pitch was so steep that, it took every muscle, in your body just to kind of keep the Solitech, from taking off from you.
Yeah, and we literally had to sit down.
I did.
Yeah.
I sat down on top of the roof, put my feet up against the solar panels because it was so steep. If I would have stood up, I would have just went up and over. And those you have to charge a little extra for, just because safety-wise. And this is another good reason why you don't want to put prices on anything, because prices can change and prices will change depending on the roof and depending on the pitch, depending if there's Spanish tiles or anything else like that. You definitely want to be able to go out there and adjust your prices.
Let me ask you this, Henry.
Yeah.
I know the answer to it, but I want to ask anyway.
But it's Jen's show.
No.
Is it possible to have 62 panels on a single-story house, residential?
Yes, we've seen it up to 75 panels on a single-story
So
roof.
you can put your
covers the whole roof, pretty much.
You can put your prices on a card if you want to.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
But we had Solitech, so we can pretty much handle whatever's out there. So, give yourself some leeway, but you don't want to just have that price etched in stone, because sooner or later it's going to come back to bite you.
Mm-hmm.
Del the Hater says, what about written estimates and quotes? Okay. Well, again, when you start writing stuff down for a customer, they're going to hold you to that.
You are stuck.
You're stuck. We do not give written estimates whatsoever. When we do bird proofing or we do any type of solar panel cleaning, we charge a flat rate for solar panel cleaning. Not like some other people. I'm not sure if you charge per panel or not, but we charge a flat rate. It's simpler for us to do that, and not only is it simpler, we have the right equipment. We can do 900 panels in one day. So 16 panels is a piece of cake. 75 panels is a piece of cake for us because we have the right equipment. If you have the right equipment, you can sit there and say, I'm going to charge you for 75 panels just the same as I did for 10 10 panels. And, you know, if you're charging a customer the same price for 75 panels that you are for 10, you've made money off the 10 panels as opposed to 75. Excuse me, guys. FedEx just showed up. They got some stuff for me. I got to go get the door before he rings it. And I'm going to let Jen and Rick take care of that for you guys, okay? All right, go for it.
Just to finish off the answer to Dale's question, if you're going to get a written statement or a quote, make it a job that you've gone out and you've looked at physically and you've seen everything that you're going to need and the time wise that it's going to take to get the job done, then yeah, go ahead and give a quote, then give it in writing. Because if you do have a commercial job, they're going to want you to give a bid. They're going to want you to price. They're going to want you to itemize. But you can't do that over the phone. You're going to have to go out and walk the property. You may get the job, you may not, but you're still going to have to go out there and walk the property. Those are the only times where you give a written estimate. That's the reason why we just have a flat rate, because we know what the maximum can be and we know what the minimum can be. We have the equipment to handle either one. 40 panels, we're going to be up there 15 minutes. 9 panels, 10. The setup's going to take longer than the cleaning. So, like I said, you never want to box yourself into a corner, but if you're going to give any written estimates at all, make sure you see what you're getting yourself into first. That's the way we've done it, and I couldn't imagine doing it any other way, because some people will take advantage of you. That's just facts.
Sorry, I didn't catch what you guys were talking about.
No, I was just finishing up about the
quote.
the quotes. Like, the only way you would give a written quote is if you walked the property, you physically saw it, then yeah, you can give a quote all day long.
Well, that was a good example of yesterday when we had to give out a quote for 5 buildings for window cleaning. Yeah. They made it look so simple, but when we actually went over there to look at the windows that needed to be cleaned, well, they had frames on the outside that also needed to be cleaned. So that quote was roughly about a $4,000 job, as opposed to maybe a $1,500 job that somebody else probably would have ended up giving them. And
over the phone.
And what happened in that situation? Why did we get called for that, Rick?
Someone went out. Well, actually, a crew went out. They started it on the first building. They didn't even finish the first building. They just walked away and never came back. So they don't have to tell me what happened. I already know. They underbid it. They saw what effort it would take, and they couldn't handle it and make money. So that's what happened.
Let me see here. Tanner Hyde. Does the insurance cover if you break panels or a tile? To answer the question, yes. We recommend everybody to get commercial insurance, okay? Not residential insurance, commercial insurance. As a matter of fact, my commercial insurance guy was just on the phone with us this morning. And if you guys are interested in insurance for your business, you just, hit us up, let us know, and we'll get you to that individual and they can get you commercial insurance for your solar panel company, your window cleaning company, your auto detailing company, you name it. He'll be able to take care of that. Now, to answer the question, Tanner, does the insurance cover if you break a panel or a tile? It is cheaper to just go do it yourself without having your insurance cover it. Your insurance basically is going to cover something if you fall off the roof, if you go through the roof at a certain point, or something that is going to be major where you're really going to have to use your insurance. You try not to use it if you don't have to, but just try not to use your insurance. If you break a tile, and it's going to happen, then just go out there and let the customer know, hey, we got to replace this. And you can either hire somebody to go out there and replace a couple of them or do it yourself, one or the other.
Yeah.
That would be the cheapest and best way to do it. But always have insurance, just in case.
You have to have it and hope you don't have to use it.
Yeah.
So
I had one roof that I went on top of, and I do have insurance. I've always had insurance, but that roof scared me. That thing, there were so many soft spots.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it was like, wait a minute, I'm working around
yeah.
trying to find a good place to stand
Right.
and hope that I don't go through.
And,
Yeah.
and your insurance it's not only covering you, but all people don't do quality work.
Mm-hmm.
So if the roofers didn't do the roof properly, it's much easier to crack a tile, and it wouldn't be your fault. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're walking on eggshells at that point,
Exactly.
especially on Spanish tile roofs. I mean, it's ridiculous. And a lot of them, they don't nail them down, and they're just kind of wobbly and loose. And those are the ones you got to be really, really careful with when you are cleaning solar panels or doing anything else up on that roof whatsoever.
Yeah.
All right. Rick, do you have anything for Jen? Any questions?
Yeah, I do. How do you like it so far?
I love it.
Do you?
Absolutely love it.
Awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just,
Oh, by the way, I have one other question.
uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Who's your boss?
You are.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right. Who do you answer to? Yourself.
Yep. And if I'm not making money, that's my fault. If I'm not going out there and the phone isn't ringing, that's my fault.
So
I have to hold myself accountable.
all right. So I got a question. What do you do when, right now, obviously it is December through March. It is slow for solar panel cleaners. And that's something that you guys got to get used to, that you are going to be slow. This is why we recommend the other businesses to help you, whether it's auto, detailing or bird proofing or window washing. You have the equipment, and so you can always do that. So what do you do when you're slow? I mean, what is your to increase business wise?
So I still have my full-time job.
Okay.
So balance.
Right.
But like right now with the solar panel business, it is slow. So I'm changing all of my marketing material. I'm working on my website. That's where I'm focusing my time right now. Because at the beginning of the year, I want everything ready to go. So I can expand the whole tree branch.
Right.
So.
And just so y'all know that right after March, it gets busy till November. And your phone will really start to take off, really start to get phone calls. If you are in an area that has very few cleaners, you're going to get extremely busy, because usually when the heat comes, that's when everybody's calling you. Summertime, forget it. We're booked. We're constantly booked every single day. And we have new people coming in, whether they're doing power washing or whether they're doing concrete or what have you. They're getting busy. Auto detailers, same thing. So.
And we scroll down just okay, right there. Tanner Hyde. About the broken panel.
Well, let's read the question first. So.
Please do.
Do you ever have customers blame you for a tile if you tell them you found one broken? Well, I'm going to say something about that, because this is where, and then you can elaborate on that, Rick, afterwards. This is where you take your before and after pictures, and if you find broken tiles, you take pictures of them broken tiles, and you show the customer before you start your work and say you have broken tiles. And it is the best practice to text them so you have proof in case they want to take you into court or anything else or blame you for it and sit there and say, well, you guys broke it. No, we didn't break it. We have proof. Here are pictures. Here is our text message to you saying before we started work that we have you have broken tiles. This has happened to us before. So we're telling you from experience, it's going to happen. You're going to have customers that are going to sit there and say, nobody else has been on this roof except for you guys. Well, they forgot about the other guy that was doing something else, a year and a half down the road. So this is why you do your visual inspection before you go out there and do any work. Rick, go ahead and take over on that.
Yeah. They're called smartphones for a reason. When you use your smartphone, things are time-stamped. So it's like, yeah, I was up here and I sent you a picture within 30 seconds and I broke the panel. No, this panel was broken and you can tell they're old. But like Henry said, always take before pictures and always tell them before anything is done. And we've done that and it's saved our Heineken, just to put it that way.
Many times.
Many times. So,
and that's something, Jen, that you got to do is make sure you take those before pictures. If you notice anything up on the roof that is broken, point it out to them and say, what is your phone number? And then you text them the pictures. And then underneath the text, you're simply going to say, broken panels before we started work.
Yeah. Even if
that will cover
they're nowhere near the panels, they'll still try and blame you
on the roof.
You were up there playing on their roof. Anything to get something for free, they will try you. So just protect yourself and your business. Take the before, survey the roof. Even if it's extra dirty, let them know.
Exactly. Martin Castro, before we get off on your wish, we want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. Same to you, Martin. We really appreciate you thinking about us, and it's awesome that we have great subscribers like yourself that leave these type of comments. We really appreciate that. All right. Let me see here. Odin 97, websites, SEO, door hanger, business cards, be ready to start the new year booming. Absolutely. Get all that stuff ready to go so you have that. And when you do have that, it just makes things easier. Like Jen said, you're going to walk into a place, you got to be prepared. You're going to have to be prepared for any unforeseen circumstances. Look, we get guys all the time that come in and they sit there and they go, yeah, I could do your solar panels for $50, but they don't have insurance. They don't have the proper equipment, and they're just there to make a fast, quick dollar. And it kind of ruins the industry because you got guys like us that are fully covered, vehicle wrapped, marketing, we're spending thousands of dollars every single month on marketing just to get the phones ringing. And you got to be prepared for that. So we have a special guest right here, and this is my sister, Tina. What's up there? Hey, brother. You are all awesome. Thanks, sis, for chiming in from Florida. Sunny Florida. And
Tina Thompson. I thought it said Tina Turner. My bad. You're still just as famous though.
All right. We're gonna leave it at that.
Your house.
At your house. Tina says, hey Jen, what's going on? And let's see who else is on. High-low pressure washing. What's up there? Jamal Brooks from San Antonio, Texas. Happy holidays, everyone. Holidays. Be safe. We appreciate that. And thank you guys for chiming into our live broadcast with our special guest, Jen here from Pure H20 Solar Panel Cleaning Company in West Covina.
That's right.
And if you are in that area, give her a call. She will give you a free quote. And it is free, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
But you have to call.
You have to call.
But you gotta call. You gotta call.
And let me slip this in real quick.
Sure.
For Tina, a happy you know what tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday, sis.
Putting our business out on the streets like that.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it out
He
there.
did it. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. I have twin sisters. Born 8 minutes apart.
That means 2.
Dos in Spanish. Yeah, and they used to beat up on me all the time, so I give them no mercy. Sorry.
That's a sister's job.
Yeah, gangbusters. Yeah, exactly. So, well, happy birthday. Happy early birthday, sis. And
How many times have I said this, Henry?
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. We're not even going to throw that one out there.
See, we wasn't even going to put a number behind
We weren't going to put a number, but she went ahead and put a number.
We still won't.
We're still not going to do it.
Yep.
Yeah, this is my younger sister. So that tells me how old I am. Yeah. So.
Happy 21st, Tina.
There you go. No, I'm not that young.
Once again, that's Henry.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you for, our broadcast today. We really appreciate you guys coming on. And thank you, new subscribers that are coming in. We're going to have more exciting videos for 2022, and we are getting ready for that. So we're making more videos and going to be putting them out there. The last video that we put out there, it was a lot of people actually were on that video, and we're liking that video. Got a lot of great thumbs up on it, and we appreciate you guys coming in. So with that being said, we are just about done here.
Just about one more thing.
Go ahead.
Very quickly. We'd like to thank you guys for joining us as always, but we also like to thank Jen for showing up.
Yeah.
We really appreciate that.
Thank you for allowing me to participate.
Yeah, but don't worry. We'll get you on one, and whether it's next week or the week after, I'm going to go ahead and reschedule and call and find out when we can get back out there, and we're going to get you back out there hanging upside down on top of a solar panel.
That's what I was looking forward to.
And you are going to experience hell.
And as our special guest, you always, always, always get the good seat.
Thank you.
Man.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we just been thrown to the side. That's okay. Sometimes we got to allow that to happen.
There it is.
Well, thank you guys for coming in. We really appreciate you guys once again. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's very simple. There's a button right there in the corner. Just hover over that. It'll say subscribe. That's on all of our videos. And just click on it and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Let you know when we are doing a live broadcast or our next video. And we love having special guests coming in like Jen. So who knows? You might be next for all we know. We never know. So with that being said, thank you guys for coming on. This is Henry, Jen, and Rick. And you know what we do after this. Peace. See ya.
See ya.
See you on the next video, guys.